Hi, Greg Pearson here from Professionals Arthur Johnston Snowball. Today we want to give you some tips to help prepare for an upcoming storm event. What people do before a storm in preparation for that storm is just as important as what happens if and when the SES are required to attend your property. So let's go with tip 1. Any garden furniture, kids' toys for example, really need to be secured. Try and put them in the garage or up on a patio, but look, if that's not possible, just make sure that they're secured to the ground so the wind can't pick them up and obviously blow them through the window. The moment that happens, we get water coming into properties, and then there's some severe damage with flooring, walls, kitchen cupboards, etc. So not to mention obviously your tenant's belongings as well. So it's important just to make sure everything is really secured. Tip 2, so whilst it's the landlord's responsibility to ensure that the gutters are cleaned out every year, it wouldn't hurt if you can just let the owner know if there does appear to be any debris in the gutter before a storm comes, as often this will allow water ingress back into the property as well and create all those dramas that we spoke about a little earlier. Tip 3, if you see any trees that are overhanging the property or shed for example, just give your property manager a buzz, let them know that there could be a potential issue so we can try and get those lopped off before any storm front may come through. And tip 4, our final tip for today, is maybe consider turning off some of the unnecessary electrical equipment in your home, particularly if there's an electrical storm coming through. Obviously things like fridges and freezers, you need to keep those on, but expensive hi-fi equipment for example, best to turn that off just in case there's a sudden power surge and that obviously blows out amps, etc. So yeah, just make sure any unnecessary power equipment is turned off. And of course, if you are out in a storm, if you see any down power lines, stay right away from them and call the Western Power or Synergy for help. And finally, in the unfortunate event that a major incident does occur, let's say the roof is partially lifted off the property, your first port of call should be to the SES, who can come out and help tarp that down or secure it before giving the property manager a call, as obviously often time is of the essence. So best to get straight in touch with SES, who can come out and deal with that, but make sure you still let your property manager know so they're on top of it as well. I hope these tips were of some help. Let's hope you never really need them, but just in case, we really hope they've been of some benefit to you. I'm Greg Pearson from Professionals Arthur Johnston Snowball. Thanks for watching.